Hey, everybody, welcome back to Q Live here at Fall Q. We have an extraordinary guest, an exceptional human. I want to say an effervescent human. I don't know why I
Oh, I
went with
love
that
that.
adjective, but
Thank you.
we are now going for it. Before I introduce Michelle, I am Bill Selleck. I'm the Director of Technology at Hillbrook School. I'm also a board member of NAMELY, the National Association of Media Literacy Education. And we were just in a board meeting, and guess who I convinced to come onto the show? Michelle, how are you? Who are you?
Hi, Bill. It's great to be here. I am the executive director of NAMELY, as you said, the National Association for Media Literacy Education. We are the largest membership organization for media literacy around the globe. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm also so happy that you're a board member. And I really do love any opportunity to talk about media literacy.
Well, yeah. And so we were just talking about in our meeting Media Literacy Week, right? So Fall Q this weekend. And then depending on when you're watching this, like Monday is Media Literacy Week, like the perfect
Yes.
time. And I know there's a lot of sessions around media literacy. You know, a lot of things have popped up at the Q conferences around fake news, around being just, like looking at all media kind of critically. So tell us a little bit for those that might not know about Media Literacy Week. I know everybody listening to this is going to be like, either I'm so excited about this or I can't believe I didn't know about this. And now I do. And now I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, so Media Literacy Week is definitely my favorite week of the year. So this year is our 6th annual US Media Literacy Week, but Media Literacy Week is actually a global initiative, and there's Global Media and Information Literacy Week happening that is kind of led by UNESCO, and it's an enormous undertaking. And then we host the US part of things, and our friends in Australia and Canada, like things are happening all over the globe. And the point of Media Literacy Week is to really put media literacy in the spotlight. It's really an opportunity to learn about media literacy, to support media literacy, and to really amplify media literacy. So NAMELY hosts the US part, as I said, and we are doing events all week. We have an awesome kickoff event on Monday with the National Media Alliance, Media Literacy Alliance, and that alliance is 12 teacher organizations, including ISTE and NCSS and NCTE and 12 others. And we are talking about making media literacy a national priority. We also have a really interesting event with Amanda Knox on Monday night, which is looking at what happens when you are the subject of the news. We are doing a amazing event with the Children's Media Association around play and critical thinking. Also an event with TikTok about parenting and social media. Also revealing our research report that we've been working on for a year. We have an event with Reuters at the end of the week where we're talking about journalism and fact checking and all those important things. So the week is chock full, and that's just NAMELY events. People in our community all over the country are doing events, and there'll be just opportunities all around. And all of these are free, including an incredible film festival and a series of films that are available to teachers over the course of the week that look at various issues in media literacy.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about the film festival. I know we talked about that just a little bit in our meeting that we were just on. This is so cool.
Yeah, so we have we've been in contact with 2 wonderful organizations. One is called Women Make Movies, and one is called the Media Education Foundation. And both of them really, really move and amplify films that have very important social context and really look at issues of media and what it is like to live in a digital world. And they are graciously offering about 13 films during next week to watch for free. And you can have your students watch them. You can watch them. You can share it out. And essentially all you have to do is register for the film festival. And then these films are free, and they're not usually free. So this is an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, no, this is so exciting. It also gets a little bit tricky if you're trying to share a movie as a school, right? Because
Yes.
it becomes a public performance. So this is the way that you can do that without having to worry about not only breaking kind of copyright, but also
Mhm.
modeling breaking copyright in front of all your teachers and all your students.
Good
This is
point.
such a fantastic opportunity. I'm going to actually share my screen here. We don't do this often on Q Live, but I think I can share a Chrome tab. Look at all of these events. Nope, that's the wrong one. This is the global one. Of all the
Yeah,
ones
this
to
is good. Yeah,
yeah,
lots
yeah.
of
Of all the
events.
ones to inadvertently share, that could have gone so bad, Michelle. These are all the global events. Like, I don't even want you to read any of these, everybody. Just like look at
Look
these.
at
Like
that.
we're
That's
we're halfway
insane.
done, right?
Yeah.
Like this is truly like a global event. This is so incredibly cool. I'm gonna stop the share and try again and actually share the right tab this
Okay.
time.
Be careful.
Gosh, that could have been so embarrassing. Here it is. Not that I have anything like embarrassing right now in a Chrome tab, but just I know there was something that people be like, "Whoa, I'm surprised you're sharing that." Right. So here are all the events that Michelle was talking about.
Yes, and if you go
Right.
down, there's registration links, and as I mentioned, all the events are free. So please share them, attend them. I teach at Brooklyn College in New York City, and I'm offering extra credit to my students for attending some of these because they really are going to be very impactful.
Yeah, I also love that so much of Q is K-12 educators,
Mhm.
and I feel like K-12 educators are kind of slow to find some of the organizations like Namely that are doing media literacy work. And I don't know why. Like it's not from a lack of trying; it's just an awareness. But I love that there's actually a really good representation of resources for K to 12. Right. So
Yes.
behind me are the media monsters. You can either read it's not me, or either read the title or actually look at them, right? So this is great. Like if you're in the K2 band, even I'd say K5. The film festival obviously is going to be like kind of middle school, high school,
Yes.
more things. But there's so many incredible resources, and it's coming up like right after Fall Q. So once you get your fill going to all these amazing conference sessions at Fall Q, keep the learning going.
Yeah, and just to make a point about what is behind you, we do have a lesson plan for third to fifth grade teachers with these monsters that really look at media literacy behaviors in kind of a fun and colorful way. So definitely check that out.
Yeah,
And
it's
Namely
also
membership is free. So sign up and be a member. It's free. And then you get access and you'll just get newsletters of curated resources and materials and lesson plans. Sign up at namely.net.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Q membership is free. These both, a lot of conferences, a lot of organizations used to be so expensive, and there's such like a paywall to
Mm-hmm.
be an active member. Yeah, it's good stuff. And while we're at it, also subscribe to the YouTube channels on both here for Q and also on Namely.
Yes, please, please,
It
please.
helps out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
awesome.
Bill.
Yeah. So Michelle, as we wrap up, how can humans find you? How can they connect with Namely? Tell
Yeah,
us
so
tell us some
we are
contact info.
at Media Literacy Ed on Twitter, and I'm at Ciulla Lipkin. You can read my last name there, at Ciulla Lipkin on Twitter. So definitely follow us there, and then join at namely.net. If you go down our homepage, it says become a member. Click on that and sign up.
Yeah, and so I think I'm one of the rare people in kind of the Venn diagram middle part of like I love all the humans with Q, love all the humans with Namely, and I'm in the middle. Like I love them both. So if you're
Yeah.
looking for a way to grow your professional learning community and you are deep into the Q family, my goodness, if you're looking for some humans to learn from, all the humans at Namely, like the resources that are being shared are extraordinary. Media Literacy Week is like the coolest way to jump into that.
Mhm.
Anything else to add? I think we've covered
I
most
think
of it.
we've covered it. Just get
Yeah.
involved and enjoy the weekend.
Yeah. Well, happy Fall Q. Happy future Media Literacy Week to everybody. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us. And thank all of you for tuning in.